Good morning, this is TCR, TroyCommunityRadio.com. I'm Clint Myers on 107.1 WTJN for David the Noyer on TCTV. And it's time now for the Main Street Report. And with me, I have Stephanie Baker-Silk this morning from Main Street.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm wonderful. How about yourself?
I'm doing great. Things are really heating up as we get into closer to Prouty Plaza getting underway.
We are.
See a lot of sale bills coming out now for different events that are going to be going on downtown.
Yes, we have a lot of activities that are going to be taking place. Essentially, starting this month, we're kicking off a lot of the concerts, the picnics on Prouty with the Troy Junior High and the high school band. And then at the end of the month, on Friday, May 27th, we're going to have our Troy Streets Alive Dancing in the Streets.
And that looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. You've got some of the quads shut down.
Yes,
like right here in front of Bakehouse.
Yes, and people will literally be dancing in the streets. So starting at 5:30, we're going to have local dance troupes from around Troy coming out and performing and doing demos for you right there on the quadrant. I think we're kicking it all off with, oh goodness, it's going to be a blank.
Well, you've got the cardio drummers are going to be here.
The cardio drummers.
The senior center is coming over and doing line dancing.
They are, with their swinging seniors.
That is so cool.
It's a fun name. We're going to have RJ Ballroom that'll come out. I think we're also going to have a couple of the local dance troupes and also the Pop Rocks.
Oh, Pop Rocks are going to be out too.
So the Pop Rocks will be out. I'm excited to see them.
So mark that on your calendar, the 27th. It's Troy Streets Alive, Dancing in the Streets. And also make sure you've got on there the picnics on Prouty. That's 23rd, 25th, and 26th. Starts out with the Troy High School Jazz Band, then the 7th grade band, and the 8th grade band.
Yep.
Come down for your lunch hour. Mm-hmm. Bring your brown paper bag lunch or stop at one of the restaurants downtown.
Yes.
Bring your lawn chair and enjoy the entertainment.
Yes, it'll be great. And then into June, we've got the ever-exciting Troy Strawberry Festival. That kicks off June. And then the very following weekend, we're going to kick off the Troy Farmers Market. So that'll start on June 11th. And we're excited this year. We're actually going to have extended dates and hours. So it starts June 11th, but it will run all the way through October 8th this year. And the hours, it still starts at 9 o'clock in the morning, but it will go until 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So you'll be able to grab some lunch and hang out throughout the farmers market.
And then Eric Girardi is the first big concert down here.
Yes, Eric Girardi will kick off the summer concert series on June 17th at 7:30 p.m. in Prouty Plaza. The next week we will have This Side Up performing on June 24th at the same time. And the other thing that's exciting about June, after the Strawberry Festival, the following week, we're actually going to have our very first Movies on the Square.
That sounds fun.
Yes, I'm super excited about this. We're actually partnering with the Troy-Miami County Public Library, and the first movie that we'll be showing is Star Wars The Force Awakens.
Ooh.
So, yes, it'll be...
on the big screen. You're going to...
Yes.
It's a giant inflatable screen.
Yes, and we're kind of working on logistics at this point, but we're thinking... Right now, it will be propped up on the Showmobile stage, so it will be able to be seen for a while. I mean, you'll be able to see it from a ways away for sure. But we're probably going to have the quadrant in front of La Piazza closed down, so you'll be able to sit out there. So bring your lawn chairs for that. Bring your blankets. The show will actually start at 9 o'clock because obviously if we have to wait till it's dark. And then entertainment will start about 7.
I think you should run the sound for the movie through all the downtown speakers.
That would be fun.
It'd be like a drive-in.
Have a big lightsaber fight beforehand. I think it's possible.
And folks dress up in their Star Wars costumes.
Oh, yeah,
that would bring in a lot of people.
Why would you not? How would you not?
Now, you brought a guest with you this morning.
I did. I brought Lynn Barnes with me. She is the owner of the Lynn Barnes Studio, which is right down the hall from Troy Main Street. And she's got some exciting things happening next week and throughout the summer.
Yeah, you've got a lot of events planned, too.
I do, Clint. As a matter of fact, listening to you and Stephanie, you do not need to wait until Dancing in the Streets for festivities. Oh, no. 1 week from today is our first annual fashion show, and that is going to be in the community room at 7:30, and that is in the 405 building, which is kitty corner from the bakehouse. We have tickets for sale. They are $10 per person. I would highly recommend that you do a pre-sale. You can either go online at my website, www.mlynnbarnesstudio.weebly.com, and or you can come up to the studio and purchase tickets there. We are running out of tickets, actually.
Wow.
And we have a limited number of seating. So if you are interested in coming to this is a very unique fashion show in that these are one-of-a-kind custom designs. There are pieces of apparel that some of my students have actually drafted. Some are made with no pattern at all. It is just measurements. And so they are putting together a show.
Oh, these are your students that are putting on the show? Wow.
Yes, and these are, like I said, custom-made costumes and apparel that they have put together over the last year, I guess. And so we are very excited to present what they can do and potential of their imagination. So
Well,
that show again
wonderful.
is.
And these have been your students.
They have been my students.
So this is also going to show if somebody else wanted to come up and be one of your students, exactly what they'd be learning.
Exactly. As a matter of fact, there are opportunities for that to happen in June. I'm introducing half-day fashion camps, and those camps are called Teach Me to Sew, and it is for the beginner sewer, and you are introduced to different kinds of sewing on your sewing machine, some hand stitching. There are 3 complete projects that you do within that half-day segment. I've got, let's see, the dates on that are June 13th through the 17th. I have a morning session. Now I can't remember it, but the inclusive dates, the inclusive ages are 9 through 18. You'll need to go on the website again to see which of, I have one in the morning and one in the afternoon, which age group is appropriate for you. But let's see, like I said, it's called Teach Me to Sew, and you will complete 3 projects, and then you are ready to go on to the intermediate level, and that camp is not until August. But that's one camp. I have another camp.
You've got a summer full of activities.
I know. I thought I was going on vacation. I was wrong. I have 2 fashion camps that are going to be in July. This is designed for the designer. Designed for the designer. That's good. It's going to be at the Rec. They are full-day camps, and this includes fashion illustration, photography. You are going to be learning how to do adornments for your hats, your gowns, your whatever you're going to adorn yourself with out of feathers and ribbons. That's taught by Dr. Burdette from New York, and she's also going to be teaching pattern drafting and draping. I have Andrea from Cincinnati, who's in and out of LA a lot, doing shows there with celebrities on fashion styling. So she is going to be teaching a styling class. And I'm trying to think, I think that's about it. But the most important thing about, or not most important, but one of the things that's included in the fashion design camps, those are in July again, is a design competition. And I am bringing in judges, and they are going to adjudicate that competition on the 23rd of July.
Wonderful.
I know. It's very exciting.
Now, with the seats that we have up here overlooking the sidewalk, we see a lot of people go in with their sewing machines.
I know, and then they come out covertly with what they're designing, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can't see
under
it until,
wraps, no.
Right, that's right. You can't see it until the show.
So when people sign up for your classes, do they need to have their own sewing machine, or?
You need to have your own sewing machine, and if you will go online for those particular camps, you will see the different supplies that you need to come into the camp with, and also what the studio is supplying. So I'm supplying a lot of things that you don't need to go out and get, like dress forms, irons and ironing boards and things like that. But you do need to come in with your own sewing machine and a sewing manual if you can find it in a dusty file someplace. So
all right.
Yes. And then one last thing.
Certainly.
Okay, this is a call to the community. One of my teaching philosophies is, once you know it, you have to give it back. And the service project that my studio is involved in is called Smiles for Cases, and this is making pillowcases for the children with cancer at the Dayton Children's Hospital. We are teaming up with Troy Main Street, thank you, Stephanie, and this is open to the community. Anybody who can sew run to get us coffee.
That's my job.
That's Stephanie's job. Okay. If you can iron, if you can cut, if you just want to come be a part of this, we are making pillowcases again for the children at Dayton Children's Hospital. That is on the
What a great cause.
I know, it's a great cause. It's a wonderful cause. Actually, we cry a lot because for some reason, we attach ourselves to these pillowcases and can picture the children who are receiving them. And it just makes it a brighter, happier place for something that they're going through that's not so good. So, anyway, I have down June the 25th, but I could be wrong. That is a Saturday, June the 20th.
Saturday, June the 25th is a Saturday.
It is the 25th, and we are doing, what hours are we doing, Stephanie? Okay, she
That's
doesn't
not
know.
fair.
No, I think we're going to go from 9
I
to
thought it was
about
9
2.
a.m. Yeah.
9 to about 2. So go on the website. You will see, if you just want to donate fabric, we will take your fabric. You will see what's required with the fabric and the specific instructions by Smiles for cases as to pre-wash and what you can and can't use with detergents and things like that.
Okay.
So
now,
it's exciting.
Do you have a Facebook page as well?
I do.
People can like and stay up to date with what's going on?
You can like and stay up to date with what's going on, absolutely. And I will be down on the streets dancing on the 27th. I will have a table set up for that so you can come by and check us out.
Great. Thank you so much for
Thank
stopping
you.
by. Stephanie, is there anything else that you'd like to add in this morning?
I don't think so. I'm the one that's going to get the coffee because I can't even sew a button back on a shirt.
I'll teach,
Well,
I'll
I
teach
was
you.
going to say, you've got a teacher right next to you.
Teach me to sew. It's in June.
But I don't fall in that age bracket.
Okay.
That would be the embarrassingly old student.
And,
No.
and I have a sewing machine, and that's embarrassing for me to admit, but I have my own sewing machine. I would loan you
There you
so
go.
you could learn.
But you don't need a sewing machine for a button. I know that much.
And no, well, actually, for a sew-through button, I can teach you how to put that on with a sewing machine.
Oh my.
Oh, I know. It's
But with a sewing machine, she could learn how to do a buttonhole.
and a buttonhole.
I could
There
be
you go.
marketable.
Yes, a new
Put that on my
skill,
resume.
Stephanie.
All right. Thank you both so much for being here
Thank
this
you.
Thank
morning.
you.
This has been the Main Street Report. I'm Clint Myers on 107.1 WTJN for David Denoyer on TCTV.